My name is Paul Moffitt. I joined this church in 1944 as a teenage member of a family, and have been a member of this church ever since, and I think that adds up to 72 years. I might add here that I'm married to Marilyn, who Marilyn Crawford is and that she was born in this church. She was confirmed in this church. We were married in this church. Our children were baptized and confirmed in this church. We have space in the columbarium here. So I have to be very careful when I talk about how long I've been in this church. To me, the best example of this church being the church is its attitude towards people that are not in our church. It has no borders. It has no sense of them or us. I've never heard in the 72 years that I've been a member of this church anyone saying, "Oh, we don't want them as a member because they're not like us," or and so on. I think that to me is the church. Well, this church historically has been one that moves forward. Not too long after I joined the church as a teenager, we built an educational building downtown, a large project, built a fellowship hall downtown. The sanctuary was already there, which were large projects, engaged in many small projects, and then of course in the 1990s made the decision to move. So the church has been one that's moved forward. To me, it excites me because it says that this church still maintains its character of moving forward. Well, I think it'll be a positive impact, certainly because, first of all, to have a sanctuary sort of completes your image as a church, if you will. We've gotten along very well, but at the same time, some non-church member friends of mine sometimes say, "Well, how do you get along without a sanctuary?" And so we'll have a sanctuary, in a place, a dedicated place of worship. We will then relieve the stress of use on our fellowship hall and our gymnasium, which will make it more available for activities that will probably be beneficial to the community that grows around us. It's being said, some that maybe we shouldn't do this now at this time. In my lifetime, being here, there's always been difficulties. 70 years ago, we had an agricultural community, and we were much more prone to the ups and downs of agriculture in the form of freezes that killed the crop. Before Falcon Dam, our water supply was not steady or reliable, so we sometimes ran out of water in the middle of a crop year. We were then and are now, as a matter of fact, a border community. And so we were impacted by peso devaluation. We were impacted by regulations made in Washington, D.C. and regulations made in Mexico City that we had no control over. I've never seen a single project ever delayed because of any problem, and a lot of those were pretty severe. I don't see really any reason to delay this one for that reason. Well, to be a part of that church that moves forward. We've been a part of it and have given to projects over the years, and this is a natural course of events, I think, for this church, and beneficial not only to the church but to the community, and I simply want to be a part of that movement.